Hello, friends. So today we will continue our series of data analysis using Excel spreadsheet. Uh, and today we are going to talk about paired t-test. Um, you can watch another video of mine which was on statistics decision table. So have a look at that video, so that will give you an idea of which test to use based on the data. So let's talk about paired t-test. When it comes to paired t-test, it is usually used when you are comparing two data and the data came from the same source. So say, for example, you want to check the difference before and after. So you are just comparing. And in clinical research, we use this. So say, for example, you want to check a particular intervention which has resulted in, say, weight loss, for example. Then you check the weight before starting that particular intervention, and then you repeat the weight maybe after a few months, and then you compare. So that is where you use the paired t-test. So we are going to take a similar example here. What I've done is I've put some numbers here, but these are actually blood pressure readings. So let's just take an example of whether modifying or reducing, say for example, the salt intake has resulted in any change in your systolic blood pressure. So this was the systolic blood pressure taken before, and then this was after, let's say after 3 months. And then you're seeing the difference before and after. Now we want to see, we want to do the pair test here for this data. So again, Excel makes it very easy because it also calculates the mean automatically. So it gives you a better understanding. It saves a lot of time. So you click on data here and then data analysis. And then there is t-test paired to sample for means. So again, it calculates the mean on its own. So you click OK. Now, the first variable data would be this. You scroll it like this and then click on this. Then you do the same thing with the second. You scroll this, click on this, or make sure that you're clicking on labels, because otherwise it will, you will not get the data. So that this is very important. Hypothesized mean difference, you put 0. Alpha, which is basically what your ideal p-value would be, you're aiming for. Now here, there are two options. One is you get the data on a separate sheet here, or you can get an output range where you can use any of these. You can just put E and then the data will appear here. Like for me, just in order to keep things simple, I tend to use new worksheet. So there is it's a lot more tidy, isn't it? So I click on this, click OK, and this is what appears on another sheet. So this is the data you get. As I said that, you will already get the mean here, right? So you can see the mean before and after. There is significant difference. Now, whether this difference is statistically significant or not, you look, because we are using two data here, so you look into the p-value of two-tail. So this is basically two-tail. Let me see if I can. Yeah. So as you can see, this is a two-tail p-value. So this is something we use. Now, as you can see, this number is 1.47 E. It's minus 0.6. So what this means is, it basically, to keep it simple, it means 1.47 1.47 times 10 raised to minus 6, right? So I don't know how to write minus 6 on this, but it is 10 times 10 raised to minus 6. So which means that it is 1.47 divided by 10 raised to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you calculate this, then it will be easily 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is your p-value. So it is way less than 0.05, which means that this data is statistically significant. So the two things you can take from here is, obviously you see the mean difference, and then you see the p-value, the two-tail p-value, to see whether the difference you found is statistically significant or not, right? Now this is for this analysis we did if we had two datas, right? Two trials. But say if it was more than two, if say you again repeated after 3 months, say, and you're adding one more here, then you use ANOVA, right? Two-factor with replication, you use this. And again, you follow the same method. So again, this was an attempt to understand what type of test is required based on your data, and this is how paired t-test is used. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you again in the next video where we will try to use another statistical analysis. Thank you very much. See you. Take care. Bye-bye.